Good morning, second graders. It is time for math. We've been learning about picture graphs and bar graphs, and today you are going to make your own bar graph and your own picture graph. So we are going to begin with a picture graph, and you are going to need page 235 out of your math book. You're going to need a pencil and crayons. So if you need to go and get those, please pause the video for just a minute while you grab those. All right, when you get to your math page, this is how I want you to fill out your picture graph. I want you to title your graph Fruit, F-R-U-I-T, fruit. And we're going to be making a picture graph of different kinds of fruit. Our first fruit is going to be apples, then bananas, then oranges, and then pears. Now, when you get those words written, I want you to draw with a crayon 3 apples, 6 bananas, 5 oranges, and 8 pears. And I'm going to show you what that's going to look like, okay? And this is why I wanted you to have crayons. So I'm going to do red apples. So here in my top one, I'm drawing 3 apples. So I'm going to make an apple, color it in, make a little stem on it. That kind of looks like a cherry, but anyway, it's an apple. And you know, I'm drawing with my mouse, so it's kind of messy. 1, 2. It's very messy. That is a weird looking apple. 3. Okay, I want you to pause the video and I want you to now draw 6 bananas, 5 oranges, and 8 pears. And when you come back, we'll check it together. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. And your graph, your picture graph, should look something like this. And the reason it's called a picture graph is because we fill the graph in using pictures. So you should not have colored the boxes. You should have drawn a picture of each of the items in the graph. That's why it's called a picture graph. Now we're going to make a bar graph, and a bar graph is more like the ones that we've made in school. We're going to pretend that we're at school and we took a vote of everybody's favorite lunch. And these were the top 4 favorite lunches: a sandwich, pizza, taco, and soup. 4 people liked sandwiches, 9 people liked pizza, 7 people chose tacos, and 2 people chose soup. I'm going to use 4 different colors of crayons. I'm going to start with green for my sandwiches. And when we do a bar graph, we color in the whole square, okay? So we make sure that that entire square is colored in, just kind of like when we do the 100 mystery chart pictures. And I need to color in 4 of them. What I do first usually is just put a little dot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm going to color to here, and then I can just draw a line across and color in all 4 of those boxes. Okay, so now what I want you to do is pause the video, and I want you to color in 9 boxes for pizza, 7 for tacos, and 2 for soup. And you can see right down here, I have the, on a bar graph, you have the numbers down here, okay? We always start with 0 on a bar graph, and that's why I have a 0 right here. And then that means that this first row right here is your number 1 box. Okay, so you can also, to make sure that you colored in the right number, is you can come over here, and if you follow that line down, it's on the number 4, and that's where I asked you to draw 4 sandwiches. Okay, so will you pause the video and will you finish filling in the graph for pizza? tacos, and soup. And when you come back, it will magically be done and you can check your answers. Isn't that cool? All right. Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. And let's look at our bar graphs. So, as you can see, I filled in 4 sandwiches, 9 pizzas, 7 tacos, and 2 soups. And hopefully yours will look something like this one does. Now, which type of graph do you think was easier to make? Was it easier to make a picture graph or a bar graph? And if you were trying to read the graph to get information from it to answer questions, which one do you think is easier to read? A picture graph or a bar graph? Well, we're going to talk more about that tomorrow. But right now, I want you to turn your paper over to the back. And we have some simple addition and subtraction problems to solve. All right, let's go ahead and look at number 1. Now, boys and girls, if you are looking at a problem that is horizontal, like this one is, written this way, 46 plus 4, if the number is small, it's really easy to just start at 46 and count on 4 more, right? 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, all right? If you are looking at a number that is bigger, like this one, 26 plus 71, I would recommend that you line it up vertically, up and down like these. So let's do this one, number 3, together. And I'm going to do it right over here. So I'm going to do 26 plus 71. And remember that when we're adding, it doesn't really matter which number is on the top and which one is on the bottom. If we're subtracting, the bigger number always has to be on the top. Okay, I want to see if you guys remember how to do this. We've been away from each other for a month now, and it breaks my heart, but I want to make sure that you are remembering how to do this. And I also want Mom and Dad to watch so that they can see how we do it, all right? So we're going to simply start together just like we would do if we were in the classroom. We're going to take our 6 plus 1 equals 7. All right, how many ones are there in the number 7? 7. We're going to bring that down. How many 10s are there in 7? 0. So we do not need to carry anything over, right? 7 plus 2 more is 9. And our answer is 97. All right, we're going to do, I got to move my picture down there while I write that. Okay, we are going to do another one together. I want to do one where your parents can see how we carry over. So let's do number 4 together. Okay, I'm going to erase this one that we just did. And we are going to do 56 plus 36. And again, I'm going to write it over here so it's a little bit bigger, just like if I were doing it on the whiteboard at school. 56 plus 36. Okay, let's start with our 6 plus 6. We're going to start in our ones column. 6 plus 6 is 12. Good job. It's a double fact. Okay, how many ones are there in 12? We have 2 ones. We're going to bring those 2 ones down here to the ones column. Remember, this is our ones column. All right, and how many 10s are there in 12? 1. We're going to bring it over here to our 10s column, and we're going to put it right there. Okay, so remember, we like to start with this number so that we don't forget them, right? So we're going to say 5 plus 1 is 6. Plus 3 more is 9. Good job. And our answer is 92. Okay, we're going to stop right there and skip down to our subtraction. Again, if you are looking at the numbers horizontally, sideways, I would recommend that you line them up vertically. So let's start with 74 minus 8. Now, that's a really small number. You could just put up 8 and do 74, 73, 72, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67, 66, okay? But if we want to line them up vertically, it is going to look like this. 74 minus 8. All right, let's begin. More on top? No need to stop. Oh, but is there more on top? No, this number is bigger. More on the floor? Go next door and get 10 more. We are going to borrow 1 10 from our 7 tens. Remember, these are our 10s, these are our 1s. If we have 7 and if we have 7 tens and we borrow 1 10, we are going to have 6 tens left. Where's that 10 going to go that we borrowed? Right here in front of the 4, and that's going to make 1 10, 4 1s, 14. So now we have 14 minus 8. All right, so let's count back from 14. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We have 6 1s left. We have 6 10s minus 0 10s, 6 10s, and our answer is 66. Let's do one more together. Let's go with, let's do this one. Subtracting from 0. That one was always tricky, and hopefully you guys have not forgotten how to do that. Okay, so we are going to start by writing 80 minus 37. We are almost out of time. Okay, we have 0. We cannot take 7 away from 0. We need to go next door and get 10 more. We're going to borrow a 10 from those 8 10s. That's going to leave us with 7 10s. Where is that 10 going to go that we borrowed? Right here in our 1s column. We have 1 10, 0 1s, which equals 10, minus 7. 10 minus 7 is, good, 3. Now we have 7 10s left. We're going to take 3 10s away. That leaves us with 4 10s, and our answer is 43. Boys and girls, if I was going too fast and you have forgotten over the last month how to do that, please go back and watch it again. Or have mom and dad help you with the way that they learned how to do it. Sometimes you can learn better a different way. Okay, I'm going to let you finish this page on your own for homework, and will you save it? And tomorrow morning, when it's time for math, get it back out and all the answers will magically appear. And then you can check it with your own paper and see how many you got right and see how many you still need to practice. See you then. Bye.